Outkast officially has the best-selling hip-hop album in America, but there's a lot of controversy surrounding this because the speaker box, The Love Below, is like a double album. So there are a lot of people getting mad. It's a double album. Why is it counting as double the sales? So on and so forth. But I got a rebuttal for that. So the speaker box has officially gone 13 times platinum. Big Boy posted a video of him opening the plaque. I posted on my Instagram. Most people weren't really talking about it until after I posted on my Instagram. I'm not saying that I get all the credit for this stuff, but it's like I posted and all of a sudden, all this shit's coming out from it. So, yeah, it is 13 times platinum. Mind you, you guys, because I when I posted it, I knew there was going to be people commenting this because people can't read and they can't comprehend what is America and what is worldwide. This is solely in the United States of America, 13 times platinum, meaning 13 million sold in America only. We're not talking about the globe. We're not talking about Canada. We're not talking about the UK. Nothing. Just the United States of America. So they have the best-selling album as of now. But people are saying, like I said, double album, it shouldn't count as double the sales. But my rebuttal towards that is, yeah, it's double the album. Technically, then they sold 6.5 million instead of 13. Yeah, it's double the album, but it's also double the price. So, back then, what were albums? Average $15, maybe $17, somewhere around there. Maybe 13, 12. Let's just say $12 to $17. That's what an average album was to buy. This album, as a double album, they're usually $20 or more. So you're paying 20, 25, dollars for a double album. Let me actually see. I'm curious to see Outkast speaker box. Yeah, so what I'm seeing for retail price is anywhere from $25 to $30, so $29.98. So yeah, you're paying double the price. So for them to sell 6.5 million and have people pay double the price, I think it should be counted as, double the sales because, you're getting people to pay double. I would have really, really loved to have seen if Eminem or like 50 Cent or, anybody that did a lot in sales like Lil Wayne in hip hop, where they did 1 million and all these crazy numbers, if they would have did double albums, how well they would have performed. I know 50 was saying that The Massacre was damn near a double album. Had he kept those records from Game, he probably would have released a double album. But Tupac released, the All Eyes on Me, and that was a double album that did insane numbers. But here is the list. So Outkast the only one at 13 times platinum right now. Eminem is right behind with the Eminem Show. So if you're looking at single albums, not double albums, he has 12 times platinum, and that was certified back in March of 2022. So it's been about a year and a half since that was certified. So, that could get updated at any time and be 13 times platinum where he ties with Outkast. I don't think he's going to beat Outkast right now, but he would tie with them. And then you got Eminem again at 11 times platinum, which is 11 million sold with the Marshall Mathers LP. And then you got Biggie at number tied again with at 11 with Life After Death. But you have to also look, what is the update on these certifications? So some of these haven't been updated in a minute. Some have been updated fairly recently, like a year or 2 years ago. So you got to look at that. Then officially Diamond in hip hop, which means 10 million sold. You got Tupac, All Eyes on Me, Tupac's Greatest Hits, Beastie Boys, License to Ill, MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em, Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Nelly, Country Grammar, and Eminem, Curtain Call, the hits. So mind you, Eminem has 1, 2, 3 albums that have gone diamond or diamond plus double or platinum. So you have one that's 10 million sold, Curtain Call hits. You got one that's 11 million sold and one that's 12 million sold. So Eminem has 3 albums that have literally gone diamond or more. So, he's clearly beaten people by a long list. Then you got Tupac Greatest Hits, which I'm sure is going to start climbing up there because Tupac's Greatest Hits have always been timeless. And then Tupac All Eyes on Me. But we don't know when those were updated. I can actually look it up. Let me see. I'm quite curious to see when those were updated. But I saw people commenting, what about MC Hammer? He did all these sales and all this stuff. We also have to remember that when things were counted. Like when Hits Daily Double and all these sales were counted. Because there's moments where sales weren't counted. There was something that So look at this. Tupac's Greatest Hits, when it went diamond, last time it was updated was 2011. And the last time Tupac's All Eyes on Me was updated was 2014. So imagine if those are updated. They're easily probably 12 times platinum right now, easily, maybe even more. I'm willing to bet the greatest hits is 13 times platinum. But they have the best selling album right now, Outkast, because they recently got updated. So let's go to Eminem. Let's see. He's got his. Yeah, a lot of his has been 2022 when they were updated. All of his were 2022. So that's fairly recent. It's about a year and a half ago, March 2022. That's not really that long ways away. People are saying Get Rich was 14 million. I was like, that's worldwide, guys. You guys need to read. When these type of things get posted, please read the details. Know that what region we're talking about. We're not talking about worldwide sales. Get Rich or Die Trying is 9 million sold, 9 times platinum in America. But that was the last time that was updated was 2020. So I was expecting for the 20-year anniversary for it to get updated, but maybe it hasn't gone diamond officially in America. So that's been 3 years, hasn't been updated. So a lot of these, you got to look at dates and when they're updated and stuff. Let me check out Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., and see when's the last time his album was updated. So you got Life After Death, 11 times platinum. Last time that was updated was 2018. So you got 5-6 years since the last time I was updated. So that's what I mean. I think a lot of these things need to be updated again. If they get updated, I'm sure a lot of these are going to be updated to where they're 12, 11. Some are going to be 13. Nelly Country Grammar. Let's see when's Nelly's project, because a lot of people get surprised by Nelly's album being such a huge success. But Country Grammar, in terms of singles, was huge. 2016 was the last time Nelly's Country Grammar was updated. So you might have a bigger, right now you'd probably be 11, 12, So regardless, these are just like a lot of this stuff. Like I said, it goes on labels to send update. If they have updates, it goes on them. The labels have to pay, artists have to pay to get them updated. Some people don't, like when I was talking to Sean Money about this, he says, I don't give a shit if it gets updated or not. As long as I get my checks, in the mail for my royalties and stuff like that. That's all I care about. So a lot of artists don't really give a shit. Yeah, it makes them look better. Makes them look a lot better. But does it really matter like that? Nah, not really. In terms of because at the end of the day, it's about the person getting paid for their work. So as long as the streams come in, they're getting paid for their streams. They're getting paid for all that. Most artists don't give a shit. Labels don't give a shit. Costs money to update. So why do all that? Why spend that money? Maybe for anniversaries, like 20-year anniversaries, 25-year anniversaries, you update it just for the anniversary's sake. But overall, most people don't. At least artists don't care, and labels for the most part don't care. But yeah, congratulations to Outkast. I know a lot of people are complaining about the double thing, but they're paying double the price, so they did their thing, man. And that album, a lot of people love. So yeah, we'll keep our eye on this list, and I'm sure Eminem's gonna get his shit updated. Even though he got it a year ago. So, or a lot of these other artists are probably gonna get their stuff updated. Tupac hasn't gotten his shit updated since like 2014 and 2010, so that's a long time ago. Nelly as well, 2016. So, we'll see. We'll keep our eye on date, and I'm sure this stuff worldwide now. Obviously, Eminem washes a lot of people because worldwide is just there's no competition in hip hop when it comes to him. You got artists outside of hip hop, which is the Beatles' greatest hits collection, 38 times platinum in America. So that's the best selling album in America. Period. Michael Jackson's Thriller is 34 times platinum, so 34 million sold in America. So, that's huge numbers, man. Imagine going 34 times platinum, which I think these numbers are eventually going to be caught up to by streaming, because streaming is a lot more accessible now. But that also helps Michael Jackson and all these other people as well. So I think, eventually someone in hip hop is going to get to 20 times platinum on one album. You have to also remember when the time these albums came out, because that also affects it as well. You have to remember that, when Eminem started coming out, leaks started happening. When Nelly dropped, albums were getting bootlegged on LimeWire and all these other Napster, all these online platforms. Leaks were happening and people were getting them for free. But back then, when Michael Jackson there wasn't even the internet, so they had a better advantage when it comes to that. But overall, interesting to see sales.